What up, cuties? So we got another airdrop that probably some of you guys already doing, but I realized that some of the tasks are actually ending tomorrow. So I wanted to do a video just in case you guys don't know about it. So we have Mint, which is a blockchain specifically for NFT, but obviously we can do multiple things on it. And they do have an airdrop campaign. So if you guys want to participate, go ahead and continue watching the video so you guys know what are the tasks that you should be doing to increase your chances of receiving the airdrop. So right here, this is the website, blah, blah, blah. Let's just go to airdrop real quick. So we can see that they allocated 12% of the total mint, which is the ticker symbol, for the token, the governance token, which are for Mint ID stakers, Green ID holders, and Mint Expedition users. So, first of all, we have the Mint ID, which is not something that is available anymore for you to mint, but you can purchase it on Blur or Pool. And to be honest, at 0.40 Ethereum, it is not something that I'm gonna be doing. Hell no, not really interested into that. But also, we can activate our green ID and just be part of the expedition by completing some of the tasks here. And it is not that super expensive. So in the end, I would rather just do these and see if I can get something out of it than obviously staking something that is worth 0.40. Probably it will be weighted way more on the people that are purchasing and staking the Mint ID NFT. But again, I'm not going to be spending 0.40 on it. But you guys do whatever you want to do. So here are the tasks that we have until tomorrow to complete. The first one is bridging to Mint Chain. And here's the trick. If you are bridging, actually, I don't need to show you guys that. But if you guys are bridging, you do have the option to use Arbitrum and multiple other chains. I just use Arbitrum, just use Optimism or something like that because obviously it will be less costly. You don't need to bridge from Ethereum for you to get the points. So what I did is just I bridge. It needs to be more than 0.01 Ethereum, so that is 25 bucks, 27 bucks. So what I did is just increase that by a little bit. So just make sure that you bridge something like 0.012 just in case some of them goes to the fees or something like that. So I did that, bridged from Arbitrum to Optimism, and probably 1 or 2 hours after that, I got my points. Then we have minting an NFT. Easy. It is not costly. I think it will be just a few cents. Then we have creating your own NFT collection. For that, you guys can use NFTs to me. I actually created mine, so I'm gonna add the link in the description if you guys want to mint my NFT. But you need to create yours and then at least mint one. Once that is done, you're gonna be receiving some points. But again, it takes some time for it to update. Then we have hold an activated green ID. I'm gonna cover a little bit more about this in just a second. Actually, we still have until the 30th to complete this one. Then we have owning a mint ID. So that is still until the 30th. That will cost you probably around $4. Then we have completing an in-track campaign, which it is a pain in the ass, but hey, you guys can do it. It is not that costly. We have owning a VIP card. I don't think that was, no, just a few cents, I think it was. So the ones that I'm skipping are this one, which also costs like 0.40 Ethereum. And this one that I'm not 100% sure how to do it, and I'm not really interested in knowing also, so I don't really care. So I'm going to be skipping those two. So now, once you're done with these, most likely they're going to be adding more quests or more tasks for us to do once this is done. So just make sure you follow them on Twitter or Discord so you guys can be up to date with everything you need to do. But as of right now, we do have some tasks that are ending tomorrow. So at least make sure that you complete these. Actually, we do have more. These right here, which are like 5. So you guys can have an edge. Next on the list is that thing right here, Mint Forest. So you will be redirected to a page just like this, and this is where you're gonna be minting your green ID. So right here, you guys can see it. It says hold and activated green ID. So for that, you just need to come right here. You click on it, and then you mint your green ID. Once you're done with that, also every 24 hours, you're going to be receiving some ME, which are basically some points that you guys can use to build or increase the size of your seed or your tree. So for example, pop, I have my points, here it is. Then what you need to do is click on it, make sure that you do this step. You click on it and then you inject the amount. So 707, inject, and basically it will grow a little bit. There you go, as simple as that. There is also some task that you guys can complete. I already did all of them. Obviously, I am unable to do the Mint ID staking because I'm not a holder of it, but you guys can also do all the tasks. So for example, just retweeting, following them on Twitter, then joining Discord, etc. And you're gonna be earning some ME, which are pretty good at first, so you guys can increase the amount of this. Now, another thing to take into consideration is that this is every 24 hours, but if you miss one, then it goes back to 544. So the longer you keep your streak, it will be actually better. I usually just forget, to be honest, but the best way to do it is just to do it every 24 hours because it will actually increase by a lot. So at first it is just 10%, 20%, but over time it is actually a pretty decent amount. So you have 50, 70, 80, 90%, and it will continue to increase. So these are actually the tasks that you need to take on the platform. We also have Lucky, which is like a roulette. And to be honest, I tried it and lost all my points. So don't try it unless you're a lucky motherfucker. But to be honest, I'm not a lucky one. So I usually just lose whatever I am using. And lastly, which is not something that I think is 100% required, but most of the time on some blockchain, it is still good to use it and probably provide some liquidity. So if you want to do that, so for example, what we could do is go to ecosystem, applications here, and check a DeFi protocol that you guys would like to use on Mint. I have used this one, which right now they have an OG campaign. I think there is something like 200 left or maybe 1,000 left for you to get the OG badge, but you need to take at least 3 transactions on it. And basically there are some other projects. Just make sure that you check their Twitter account to see if they're active, so on and so forth, because this one is pretty interesting. But if I go here, it says suspended, so I don't know. I'm just gonna skip it, at least for now. But you guys can use this one, which is just a bridge. We also have this one, which we can go to the website and see what they are. Actually, it is also a bridge, but to be honest, right now there is not a lot of things to do. So over the time, if I get maybe any update, I'm gonna be sharing it with you guys. But in the meantime, you can just go to ecosystem, click on application, and see what is available, because in the future I do want to provide a little bit of liquidity just in case that serves as a multiplier. We never know. We're just trying to do whatever is possible to increase our chances of receiving an airdrop. Now, in terms of date, allocation, when we're going to be receiving the airdrop, there is actually no information about it. We don't know. Also, I know that you guys love this, so let's go ahead and check if there is any type of information. Oh, Mint funding rounds, Mintchain. I think I saw that they raised some money. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so they have raised 500. Yeah, they wish $5 million. Mask Network, and some other ones that I cannot pronounce right now because it is just way too early for me and I haven't got my coffee yet. So $5 million, and that was just a few months ago. So this is actually something that is fairly new. So 5 million is all right. Okay, nothing crazy. But at least we know that they have something allocated for the airdrop and you guys can participate as of today. Obviously, if you're still farming. So yeah, there you go. I don't think there is really anything else that I should cover here. Your points will show right here. The NFTs that you get right here. Oh, also another thing is, once you complete the in-track bullshit, let me show you guys something. make sure that you're claiming the NFTs. So for example, if I do this one right here, make sure that you claim your NFT once you're done. Don't leave it, right? So once you complete all the tasks, make sure that you're claiming the NFT. It is super cheap to claim, probably like 0 cents or something like that. So make sure that you claim it, because I think that's how they're gonna know that you are actually participating for the airdrop. So there you go, guys. Nothing crazy to do on Mint right now. But if you want to participate, these are the tasks that we currently have available. In the future, whenever we have any other update, I will let you guys know. But so far, that's what we got. Any questions, any doubts, just let me know. Bye-bye.